Hi you guys, it's been so long. Happy October 1st. There has been so much going on. This month is so important to me in so many different ways. First off, it's October 1st, so our new sick policy has gone into effect. We also, today is the official day of Flight Attendant Operations Integration, which is the merger of US Airways and American. We're finally together as one. Finally. And also, I'm off of probation this month. Yes, Z travel. Yes. It has been, the past 6 months have just flown by. They've just flown by. I was like looking and I'm like, oh, I haven't uploaded a video in a really long time. And you know, it's honestly felt like 2 or 3 weeks. It's been a while. Okay, so with this sick policy, it's been such a big thing, and I personally don't want to comment on it. I have people that are flight attendants who are American that follow me that understand it way better. I'm not someone that calls out sick ever, but I know that emergencies may pop up, so I don't really have a huge dilemma with the sick policy. But that's as most as I'll comment on it. I don't want to offend anyone or anything like that, because I've met some people that feel very strongly about the sick policy. But anyways, moving on. Flight attendants are now under one, and honestly, I'm just excited about the fact that we're crossing metals, which means that planes are going everywhere. And as you know, in training, they are doing all of the 2018 classes to be qualified for every aircraft. So I was really sad today because I was gonna fly the 737 and I was gonna do a Tampa turn, but it got removed from my schedule, and I'm sad because I was really excited. You guys know it's my favorite plane, so we're like severely delayed going to Miami. It's so crazy. So I got worked into my flex day, which means that I was supposed to be off today, but they didn't have any reserves in Charlotte, so they worked me into my off day. For people that are coming on with American, don't worry, they give you your off day back and you can put it wherever you want. But sometimes that does happen with flex days. You will get worked into them. So this is how our new portal looks. Will it focus? I personally think it's way easier to use. But as you can see here, let's see if I rotate it, will it look better? So, hold on, let's see. Making sure no crazy information is showing. Alright, so this was my schedule. I'm not sure if it's focused or not. I'm so sorry. So, as you see, it says removed here, and then that last leg, did I do anything crazy? Oh, and then that last leg is a dead head. So I can't even tell if it's focused or not. It doesn't look like it's focused. But yes, I'm in Atlanta right now, and we started yesterday, and it's crazy because, like, according to our contract, we're only supposed to get standby, which we call OPR, on-premise reserve. We're only supposed to get it twice a month, but it's been so crazy. I got it for a third time. And there's been so many miss awards and misuse of reserves. It's been so crazy, but be a palm tree, especially with this process. There's like a lot of hiccups so far, and I'm not even gonna tell you, like, you guys, I'm usually very positive. Like, I'm usually like this all the time. I'm very smiley and happy, but I cried. So when they gave me OPR again, I was like, this isn't fair. Like, this just isn't fair. There are people junior to me that don't even sit on standby. Like, this isn't fair. I won't stand for it. I called the union. I spoke to a crew scheduling supervisor. They were just like, we're sorry, flight attendant person. There's like nothing we can do. You're literally the only one with a flex day that we can work into. So I'm like, great. Thank you very much. But Then I saw this trip, which was honestly on any given day, I would have never asked for this trip because I don't hate coming to Atlanta. It's just what comes after the overnight. So it's sweet. It's one leg to Atlanta, but then today it's supposed to be Atlanta, Miami, Miami, Tampa, Tampa, Miami, and then Miami, Charlotte. But this one had the deadhead, and as you guys know, I'm from Florida, so I was just gonna not take the deadhead since I'm off for the next 2 days, and I was gonna stay in Florida because I was flying there anyway, but I was supposed to be there today on my off day. So I was just like, okay, I'm putting in a preference. Like as soon as I signed in for standby, I put in a preference, and I'm like, yeah, I really want this trip. And I knew they were gonna give it to me because they had already told me the day before that there was no one that they could work into their flex day because everybody had golden days, which they can't touch. They can only touch flex days. So I got this trip, and something told me, always check your flights before you start. When is even a good time? Because I checked it when I woke up and it was fine. I should have checked it. So it was delayed like a couple of minutes, our aircraft. So I checked it and it was just saying like we were gonna be delayed like 5 minutes, no big deal. So I'm like, okay. But when I got downstairs, I'm like, check it again before you get on the shuttle. Just check it again. And we were delayed 3 hours. So I had breakfast downstairs and I'm like, this is the perfect opportunity to update you guys on what's been going on. I work a lot. I do. I alternate between doing overtime and going aggressive for trips, which means I put in a bid that says I really, really, really want to fly. It's like an aggressive way to ask, like, fly me. It's like shaking crew scheduling. So I do that. So August was my overtime month. So September was my rest month. And then October will be my overtime month again. And I'm also in school. So as much as I want to be so consistent with vlogging, I love it so much. It's really hard because of everything I have going on. And now I have to go to Florida to visit my mom, and then I have to go to Georgia to visit my dad, and then I have to stay in Charlotte to attend to my Charlotte friends. And then in the midst of all that, I still have to sleep, eat, do homework, have a social life, keep my head on, So it's like, unfortunately, vlogging falls on the back burner. So that's exactly why I haven't vlogged. I also went through a couple of things early on when I first got hired. Some of you do know, I've seen a couple of you, I've met a couple of you, we've talked about it. You guys have cried for me. It's all cool. I'm fine now. Everything happens for a reason. Always believe that. And if you believe that, you will get through anything. But over the past 6 months, it has been rough. I'm not even going to lie to you. American is a great company, but they're going through a time right now where you have to be a palm tree. You won't survive if you're not. There's just a lot of changes when it comes to this merger. There's a lot of hiccups, and I've gotten upset. I've lost my cool. I'm just not gonna lie to you guys. I haven't been happy and bubbly about this process. It's been a headache, and since I'm so junior, it's affected me in ways that I didn't think it would. I didn't think it would affect me at all because I'm junior. I know I'm gonna be on reserve. I know it's not gonna, it's just, this is gonna be my life for the next few years. But what I didn't know was how severe it would be. Like, I time out almost every month. So on reserve, you can time out when you get to 85 hours in 1 minute. So I time out like every month. I never get the off days I want, like ever. They just look at it, they laugh, and they just throw whatever they want. I don't even bid for weekends off or things like that. For example, for my October schedule, I bid for Tuesdays through Thursdays off every week because I have to physically start going to school because I have classes I have to do that can't be done online. and they're like, oh no, we don't really need to give it to her. So thankfully I've been able to swap some days and do my own schedule. But yeah, I never get anything I want. What else? I mean, it's stuff that you know already, but I kind of came into it with a mentality that it was going to be similar to Envoy since it was like the regional carrier, but it's not. It's not. I found a way to cheat the system when I was with Envoy. By bidding for those standby lines, I was able to get Thanksgiving off and Christmas off and New Year's off and things like that, and weekends off, and my perfect schedules. And I was like, oh great, this is great. So I thought by, you know, bidding for certain things and all this other stuff, like I'd be good. But no, that's not how it works. That's not how it works at Mainline at all. So yeah, so that's what's been going on. And oh my goodness, people have been freaking out about this new uniform. I'm one of them. I don't like it. I don't. I love this uniform so much. I understand like the toxic fumes and things like that. I was under the impression we were still gonna have this uniform, but it was just gonna be remade by another carrier to avoid the toxic fumes. So when they released that picture, I'll put the picture so you guys can see it. So I've heard different things. I'll put up the picture, you guys can see. I'll put it somewhere on the screen. It's 3 different ones. So the red, I think, is for a ticket or gate agent. The blue is for ticket or gate agent. And then that purple that people swear, they're saying it's not purple. They're saying that's us. I can't accept it. I can't. I feel like I was completely blindsided by it. It's not gonna come out until 2020. They're gonna test wear it, do all that good stuff, but I don't like it because it looks, how can I say this? It looks too casual to me in the wrong ways. I think the guy suit looks absolutely amazing. I think what really throws me off is our scarf. It looks like a picnic table. So it looks super casual. Versus this, it matches the tail of our planes. Like it looks really modern, but it also looks conservative. And you guys know, like I'm a huge fan of the shacket. We don't have a shacket anymore. Like I was having an anxiety attack because I'm just like, come on, like what am I supposed to do with this? And then the scarf is so long. Like this one's pretty long, but it's like the other scarf, it's wide and it's long. And I'm not the hugest fan of it. I'm really hoping that they make tweaks to it. I don't know if with the purple one, I don't know if they didn't show a female's pantsing because they showed it twice with the ticket and the gate agents, and we'll have that same one but with our scarf, or if the females aren't getting pants at all. I didn't know what to think. But and then the other thing people were saying was, oh no, those are 3 options that we're gonna vote from. And I'm like, I don't know what to think right now. I'm updating myself. If you guys can tell me what's going on, that's great. I'm not coming here with false information for there to be an argument in the comment section. Everything that I'm here, I'm taking it with a grain of salt, and I'm just waiting until more official news is released. That's what you should do with everything in life. No he say, she say stuff. But yes, I will have my probationary meeting on October 12th, and then I'm officially off probation October 13th. I don't know what it's gonna be like. I know getting off of probation with Envoy just meant you can Z travel, which means I can fly the One World Alliances and pretty much everybody through the other airline travel stuff. I don't know how else to like say that. So I know I can do that. I know like I'm officially like protected by the union and things like that, but yeah, for me it doesn't really make like a huge difference because I think I pretty much follow the rules well enough where I don't need the union's protection in that way. Only when it comes to things like, oh, when I got the Miss Award and I wasn't supposed to have standby, but there was nothing they can do, especially since it was under critical coverage. But I just wanted to talk to you guys and just let you know what's going on. So from here on out, I'll be able to vlog more, which is going to be so much fun. I'll be able to vlog my trips and things like that. As you saw, I did a little bit with London, showing you guys how I set up the carts and everything to help the B. I was the C flight attendant on that trip. So I'll be able to do that much more. It will still have things that are hidden because you guys know it's not, you know, I can't just do this. I gotta focus on doing my job, and then you guys are extra. So I really missed you guys. It was great updating you. I'm going to study while I wait for my flight. I still have like 2 hours before I have to get on the shuttle. So I'm gonna upload this, do homework, and just let me know what you guys want to see in the future. We are going to be experiencing a lot of different things. There's going to be a lot more aircrafts now because we're crossing metals. There's going to be better trips and everything because a lot of people are leaving Charlotte, but there's people coming to Charlotte, so I may move up on the seniority in order to get better trips. Next year I'll be a line holder. That's going to be fun. There's going to be so many great changes, but just let me know anything that you want to see in particular and anything that you want to know, because I know American, they open up their flight attendant hiring thing, and for the next few years we're going to be hiring flight attendants like crazy, just because of that gap. When 9/11 happened, there wasn't much hiring of flight attendants because of everything that was going on with the bankruptcy and everything. So now it's like there's a huge age difference between the flight attendants. So there's going to be a big chunk of them that are retiring soon, which is going to make it really hard to assign like the little flight attendants we do have. So they're trying to hurry and push you guys through so that the flights aren't affected in future operations and things like that. So if you guys are coming on and you just want to know anything about especially getting through probation and certain bases and things like that, just let me know and I will be more than happy to do that. I'm gonna get better with my time management, but as everything I named before, I do have a lot going on right now, so please be patient with me. YouTube is extra, but I have to live my life. All right, you guys, well, I love you. It's so good to be back. Like I said, I'm gonna go study and just wait it out. Hopefully we don't get delayed anymore because I'm ready to see my mom. So I will talk to you guys soon.